Yo, what's up, my guys? Or dudes, or dudettes, or whatever you want to go by nowadays. This is another episode of Elevated Times coming straight from you to the pipeline. Straight from me, straight to the pipeline. Just ran out of highs. Feeling pretty low. Down here in the suburbs, where she grows. Yes, the shrubs are cut down in the winter, fighting against the cold with nothing to burn them. Droplets hit the leaves, left by the man who couldn't rake them. Anyways, I have nothing to say of importance. Nothing to do but sit here and waste away. Sometimes I think, what if Fallout? And then I go to sleep. My cards have been wasted by the water. Disrespected and sticky. I hear that kids coughed with their mouths open. I hear that from adults that I worked with. I'm also an adult. Anyways, they all like, yeah, no, kids cough like that. They're doing it for attention, and then immediately afterwards, I start fucking coughing the exact same way. I'm like, sorry guys, I just doing it for y'all's attention, for your attention. That's what I love, what I feed on. That's why I do this, for attention. No, I'm kidding. I do this because I think it's good to release your emotions out in symbolic ways that don't involve getting the whole family mad about stupid shit they don't really care about. My cards are completely destroyed. I'm gonna let them dry. Hopefully they're not too sticky to pull apart. You seem to be fine right now. My cat that wanted inside, not once outside. Go us. His name is Ash, but he's an asshole. So I just call him Ashhole all the time. He's an asshole. I love that cat. Use him as a pillow. The vape's starting to get burned. I wrote a new song. It's called Random Abandon by yours truly, Matthew Ian Tracy. Just kidding. It doesn't have a name. And it's not a song. I didn't write it. I've just been fucking with my guitar. Trying to build up my calluses on my fingers. Yeah, no, I've just been playing like that, fucking working on the calluses. I don't know, man. Today's boring. It's been a boring day, like most days. I'm just waiting for some work. Distancing myself from people currently. Just trying to find like some space. I don't know, I feel like life is moving a little bit too fast, despite me being in the same place with the same pace. I'm just like, damn. Right things, wrong time, wrong space type energy. And I'm like, well, that's fine. We'll just fucking continue on trucking. And then, I don't know, man. I just want to figure stuff out, but it takes so much time. And I'm jumping ahead of myself. So I should probably take the time I've been given and relax. Relax and chill and just fucking figure that shit out. I don't know, man. I've been focusing on art, putting out more videos, doing more stuff. I should make some more drawings and stuff too, and just like post videos about that, I guess. I'm like, damn, how can I use my time efficiently? And I'm just like, damn, you really think like, you really just can't enjoy anything, can you? You just gotta suck the fun out of everything. Make everything about cost benefits, gains, and fucking work. I'm like, damn, at least like I'm talking about stuff that matters, kinda. And I'm fucking staying active. I'm talking to people, you know. I talk to a lot of college kids lately. I mean, they're older than me, honestly. But I've been talking to a lot of people my age. Sorry, that sounds so weird. Because usually I'd be just talking to my sister. But no, like a lot of them are going through a lot of bullshit right now. They're fucking doing protests at the college and it's causing the college to want to deny them like certain things. I'm sure I've talked about that in a video already, but it's pretty fucking stupid. You go through like 4 years of psychology training and you can't even get the diploma because of some bullshit that your peers are doing because the fucking parents don't want to fucking change their behavior. Okay. Just had like a little schizo moment there. I thought there was a cat outside. I heard scratching on the door. There wasn't anybody there. Could just be a Wendigo. Could be a little skinwalker. I do live in Whitman. I'm pretty sure there's probably all kinds of fucking weird shit out here. Besides the peacocks. I work with peacocks now. I think that's fun. I'm hoping that I get more work and stuff. I just can't be sitting doing nothing. Like, I don't know. I smoked through my supply of weed. The shit I bought for my first time. First time going to the dispo. It was a fun experience. Real simple. Went in, bought my package, got out. No one even tried to hold me up at gunpoint. Couldn't believe it. Didn't have to walk through any ghettos or grottos. I just went straight up to there, drove home. It's a pretty cool experience. Made me want to go buy a pipe. I'm like, damn, that's the only thing that I truly enjoy. Like, I grow it, I get to smoke it, I can fucking cook it and shit. It's a fun plant. So many uses, not enough time. Got other shit to worry about, other plants. That's more just like side shit, side quest type shit. But I love me that side quest. I love that side quest energy. I don't know. I just kind of waste my time in video games. I'm wasting your time and my time here. It doesn't matter. I'm just talking about random shit that I enjoy. That's what this is about, really. Fucking bullshit. Doesn't matter if it's fucking phenomenal. It can just be true, you know. Doesn't have to be great for it to be real. Sorry, y'all are looking at my random shit, my collection of random stuff. I'm like relaxing more so I can be in the shop better. There's a bunch of random shit. Yeah, no. Some of you astute viewers may have already noticed my guitar is not functioning properly because I need to retune it. I need to actually take it off and screw it back in, fucking figure out how to counterweight it because I don't have enough stability to do it on my own. This is going to be podcast level shit. I'm recording a long one here. Um, but yeah, no, man. I really just want to, like, be comfortable and expand myself and fucking be able to make the people around me comfortable. But right now, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like a pebble, I guess. I'm just weighing the current down. I feel like. But aren't we all pebbles? You know, we all weigh each other down just a little bit, keep each other aligned. But no, I mean, I don't know. I'm just like, I feel like I'm making the water less smooth, but at the same time, I'm probably helping the current go in the direction it's supposed to be. More, more junkie wisdom from your favorite hippie, wee Jesus. Should just take that moniker, fucking go with it, fuck it. I love that name. And maybe I love it because my friends gave it to me, you know? I feel like that brings a level of, I don't know, zest to it that I wouldn't have otherwise. Love those Obies. Even if they are a bunch of assholes. A bunch of fucking overly laid back little demons. I mean, it's true though. Bunch of sinners and thieves. Gotta love them. Some of them in the military now, so that's fun. Honestly, good place for them to be. No, but vaping is bad. Look, you vape and you end up on cool like me. No, I'm kidding. Please don't vape. Vaping is not fun. I don't know. I only started vaping whenever I started living the most stressful life as an adult. Um, Before that, I had always made me sick. But after going to like a mental hospital or two, you know, you get used to the flavor of a cigarette, and so a vape just isn't too far away. You know, lasts longer when you buy a pack every week. So, but I should probably stop because besides ambiance, it doesn't really do much for me. It just adds extra flavor, like most things, you know. But it's not healthy for me, so I should cut it out. Um, the other thing I wanted to talk about, I know there's not really any topics that I wanted to talk about. I didn't have like a lineup. I don't got anything written down. I did a gratitude list. I started writing a book, scary novel about um sleeping being, about some kids in the fog that fucking get lost in the hometown type shit, looking for monsters. Um, it's basically a kid's detective novel, written with some darker themes such as oblivion and death and never awakening from your dreams again type shit, you know, normal kid stuff. Um, yeah, some prehistoric beings that are beyond human imagination type shit, some H.P. Lovecraft level entities. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. I just got the first paper written down, the first little draft. Write it down on my Google Docs and fucking rework the fucking title and all that other stuff and start working from there. Besides that, you know, I kind of got projects set on hold once again. I fucking put out most of that work. I cleared up that space. By the end of this weekend, it will be done. Hopefully, I'll have some more work lined up next week I can do, so I'm distracted because clearly I need to be a busybody. I'm not one that can sit and chill. It's not in my nature. I'm always having to do something. And like even whenever I was a kid, I wanted to like sell rocks and shit. And then I always wanted to be a doctor. I want to fucking do therapy. I want to fucking make books and do art. I've always just fucking been a jack of all trades, and I guess I fought against that, and now I'm like reconciling with that. I'm like, damn, I really am just me, and that's okay. I'm a little bit crazy, try to be a little bit of everything, and I'm kind of not aligned very well. My structure is dual sided, if you will, and it leans on each other very hardly, like a leaning tower of Babel, like I would say like the curve of the tower, just constantly in a moment of falling down and restructuring itself constantly. Um, my body's like, take a hit, and my mind's like, keep talking. We'll just keep talking. Um, really, this came from me being put inside of this thing called a hold. I was in this room called the composure room. Composure, like have composure. So like it's a composure room where you get composure, I guess. But in reality, it was just like a white box that you had to sit in for 10 minutes and meditate. Essentially, so you basically sat down for 10 minutes and you thought about what you did, and then you came out and you apologized to whoever you got mad at. And I was apologizing to the whole class for disturbing everybody because I was fucking super mad at everything, the world, and myself, and fucking all that sweet jazz and fucking bullshit. Yeah, no, I'm sorry for trauma dumping, but if you clicked on this video and you didn't expect a little trauma dumping, I don't blame you, because that's victim blaming, and that's called manipulating people 101. So you should like and subscribe right now, because you're making me feel very awkward, and I'm sure everyone else feels very awkward right now. So make it right, like and subscribe. Especially if you made it this far. Fuck. Nah, because I'm gonna keep pushing that shit, because I don't know, I really want to be able to like have fun projects. I've always been interested in gardening. That's kind of like why I like weed, because it like kind of mixes all the same things that I enjoy together: gardening, baking, psychology, fucking people, um, culture, art, music, listing things. All my favorite things to do. I love to do all those things. I've always been very interested in dinosaurs. Sidetracking over here, because it's like the remnants of our history. It's a lost time that we'll never be a part of, but it's still informing us today. It informs our behavior in ways that we don't understand. And I think that many things in our past kind of inform the way that we behave today, such as our evolution from monkeys. I mean, like, that's kind of where I got my scientific view, is watching old documentaries about dinosaurs and life and stuff, and watching people get murdered, and watching like dinosaurs abandon the children for other mates and stuff. You know, fun stuff, real life shit, stuff that people do today. I'm just like, damn, we've really been doing this shit since the caveman days, literally. It's just a different jungle, same box, you know, same moves, different playground. We all say the same tells, don't we? I don't know. I get so sidetracked. I'm just like trying to figure out things to do. Um, but yeah, no, man. This is all this really is about. Is fucking therapy, because real therapy sucks balls. If you've ever been to therapy, you've probably had a better experience than me, but my therapists have always been unhelpful. They've either been like, man, you're completely right, or like they weren't even talking about like the stuff that I wanted to talk about. They kept trying to push me towards stuff that I couldn't do. Like immediately like get a car and live on my own. I'm like, man, I can focus on those goals all I want, but if my environment is shitty and I'm just trying to control my environment, then how can I fucking do that? Like, no, man. I gotta be honest, the people around me have let me go. Like, they've let me down more times than I can count. I've been fucking picking up the pieces, trying hard to fucking make everything perfect and work. And I'm like, damn, I really can calm down. And I can't calm down. And I guess that's PTSD in a nutshell. Right? Like, I'd be having dreams where I'd be fucking arguing with people and shit. And I'm just like, damn, we really ain't done. We really still fighting this shit whenever there's nothing to fight. Not really. Nothing immediate. Stuff that I can deal with quite easily. And I'm just like managing shit. And I'm like, damn, I really want to be doing more, but I can't because I'm trapped in my current whatever. And I'm like, well, we just got to keep doing something and something will work out eventually, right? The girl I was talking to most recently got an audition um, for acting. Shows she's gonna be in like some kind of commercial, and I'm like super excited for her. But at the same time, I kind of stopped talking to her because of some bullshit that went down, and I'm like, I don't know if this is something that I want to be getting into right now. Like honestly, like I'm closing doors that I opened because. Come on, Ash, come on. Okay, my cat Ash is being a dickhead. He's probably the one scratching earlier. But like I'm closing doors that I open because I don't want to fucking deal with it. I'm like, why'd I even open that door? I could maybe that door could have waited, you know. The whole thing about like, sorry, getting into personals here, but like the whole thing about the what feels better, your air or the like Airwax cleaner, and like obviously your air feels better. So I'm just like, damn, I'm the Airwax cleaner. I feel fucking retarded. Like, what am I doing? Um, like maybe I like boys. I don't know. Fucking could be. I've always liked women though, so I don't know. But maybe that's more of facturation. Stuff that I should be talking to a psychologist about, but every time I tried to fucking like get into the deeper shit or the weirder shit about my life and then go through and like they just want to listen to me, man. They heard me. For sure they heard me, but they didn't care enough to like listen and fucking ask me questions about it. They just were kind of like, "Oh, that's nasty. That's hard to listen to. Why don't we talk?" I'm like, "Bruh, I'm paying you for your time, not the other way around." If I wanted to talk to you about stuff that you wanted to talk about, we could have discussed that. You know, because I'm looking for a trauma counselor, not a life coach, basically. I don't need someone that can keep me functioning in society. I need someone that can break me down and analyze me. Like, I don't know if that's a common thing in therapy that's what people are looking for, but that's what I'm looking for. So I need me a therapist that is not necessarily caring so much about my life and more about my processing and how I process and why I process the way that I do. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And then once we get that done, we can work on the other shit, like the life goals. And I'm like, damn. Like, starting a garden is about putting the work and waiting for the results. You know, you put in the work, you tend to it every day. But at the end of the day, all you're really doing is waiting and you're seeing and you're adapting to what you see. And I'm like, damn, I am setting the groundwork, but I don't know how to tend to it and adapt properly. I'm like, we'll just keep planting seeds and see what happens. But I'm not tending to it, so it's not going to grow anything spectacular because I'm not actually fucking tending to it properly. Like my buddy Corey, who is a great musician, is growing his, his band, himself in such a way that I think that it will gain some beneficial results, and that might just be my business and marketing brain talking to me, because fucking, I don't know, man. I became obsessed with business and marketing in high school for like a good couple months because I was so like anti-establishment that I switched to the other way around whenever I did some funny drugs that kind of switched my perspective the other way. And I was like, okay, so if this is how things work in this society, then how can I like work with that and grow? And then yeah. So maybe don't do mind altering substances. Then again, that is your own life choice. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not. Look at me. I'm not the one. My fucking head is going crazy right now. I'm like, damn, am I balding? I know I'm not, but still. It's one of my worries. I'm just like, I don't want to be so, like, look so much older than I am. I'm like 21. I think I look my age relatively. Compared to some of the other people I've seen for sure. Oh, that just made it worse. Okay. But no, so again with the whole growing a garden thing, we fucking are starting this shit from the ground up. If you're here with me today, then you may be here for a long time, and that's okay, because I'm gonna be doing this till the day I die. Hopefully. And whether or not it gains significant results, I don't really care because it's more of a personal journey than anything else. I want to get better at music so I can join Corey and his music and produce some songs with him because I think that would be fun. Plus, I've always wanted to like pick up an instrument ever since I was like, there's been a lot of events that have changed me, and I'm like, I'm a creature of change. So like in reality, I'm the same because I'm just constantly changing, right? I never am too stiff for too long, in my opinion. I am a pretty stubborn person, so I hold on to things like emotional baggage and shit. So that's not fun. Because I've been holding on to that shit. And I'm like, damn, it's time to let go. It's time to let bygones be bygones and just be fucking, like free again. Like I was gonna say be like a kid again, but we don't. I mean, I'm an adult. I feel like an adult. Like finally, it's set in. I'm like, damn, we're doing this shit. This is the big playground now. We aren't on we aren't on that kid shit anymore. We gotta fucking lock in and fucking do what we can. And make smart moves, not just any move we want to. Can't go by whims anymore. I need to be more direct. I'm like a fool with the light of the blind, and I'm leading us into nothing. The great abyss. The great abyss of nothingness. The only one and true being, the only God that matters. Everything comes from nothing, and that is where we all return. We are energetic, so we are the opposite side of nothingness. Constantly changing, constantly adapting, constantly expanding and shrinking. We are in constant flux. And we are a part of that fluctuation that is within the great nothingness. We're energy that has streamlined itself to consciousness. We are the peak of the universe in a way. A peak of the universe, I should say. The other peaks would be like gravity and fucking black holes and stuff. Big shit. Big small forces. We got those big, small forces. Gotta love them. Holding us together, allowing for this experience. My cat wanted to say hi. He's Cat. His name is Ash. He's a baby. He's not often in the videos. He's been around for a while now. He has like my other part of my soul. I gave it to him. As you can see, he's been using that quite well. He's a big cutie, sweetheart. He wants up here. I don't know what he wants, but he would like to be in the video. So, there you go. That's my cat, Ash. If you're not smoking during this video, I don't understand what you're doing. Just wasting time watching like a video or something. Watching TV. Doing something else. While you watch this unfold in front of you. Kitty cat. He's such a baby. He's harmless. Unless you're another cat, in which case he will be feral. No, I'm kidding. He's very friendly with the other cats. Especially kittens. He loves kittens. Ain't that right, Ash? No, he doesn't like anything that's scary. He's just like, hey, fuck off with that mean shit. Bitch, I'm gonna be an asshole too. Type energy. And then if shit gets too hot, he just kind of runs away. So he's a big sweetheart. He's just like daddy. No, I'm kidding. He's just like me though, for sure. No, he's a big sweetheart. There's not anything I can really do right now. I'm just like, damn. My friend wanted me to help her make like some fucking ecchi shit. She wanted me to make like so there's this thing called Alpha and Omega, and she wanted me to make like a fucking art piece for her, and I'm like, maybe I'll do that, but leave my name out of it unless it gets big, in which case you can put my name on that shit. But like that's some spicy art, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do that because I feel like the characters need to be a little bit older. So like maybe a college setting would be better. Got a young college student, fucking 18. The older person can be like 25 at that point. It doesn't matter. But like that's all I'm saying is it's a little bit too spicy for my taste. And it's spicy in a bad direction. It's a different kind of spice. I don't need that kind of spice in my life. I don't think the internet needs any more of that kind of spice in its life neither. Got a little bit of a prehistoric blend going on with the animals and bullshit. Alpha and Mega impregnation context, I'm like, I'm good on that. I'm like, these beta can be left alone by the alpha. Does not need penetration to be a man. Leave him alone. No, but it's fun. Like, girls are fun, I guess. Too many girlfriends. I have a lot of guy friends. I'm just like, ugh. I'm alone, so let me be alone type energy. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I want stuff, but at the same time, I'm like, I can wait for that stuff. I want to be able to work on this bullshit over here and get it done and not worry about fucking anyone else's expectations for a while. And just fucking relax. I never got that moment to relax as a kid. I've always just been fucking zooming, figuring shit out, fairy crafting, doing other people's problems, not living my own life. So I'm getting to do that now. And I'm like, okay, so just take it one step at a time, fucking, and it's so fucking boring. I'm just like, but if I can get a job now, I can work towards getting a car, and then I can continue working until, but I don't know, my mom can handle that shit. We're in a recession right now. It's bullshit. My fucking, Shit I need to work on is self improvement, getting better with my bilingualness. Need to learn some more Spanish words. All I know is like agua and mazena, ma, mazena, mazana, fucking abre, nombre, um, I don't know much. So I need to brush up on that. There's other stuff that I can do, you know? I'm just like, uh, work. But hey, man, we got that shit in the bag. I gotta start doing that. Gotta practice some actual notes on my guitar and fucking play some songs. Figure out that shit. Maybe it would make me better at playing my own music. And then I will have an easier time learning what Corey wants me to learn for the band. And then, gotta work on getting that GED. Fucking GED. Because I'm special ed and I decided to drop out with 9 credits left. I could have fucking passed those classes. But fucking divorce, alcoholism, fucking secrets, all that fun stuff. I was just like, damn, I can't. It makes me feel sick. So I dropped out of school and I started working. Fucking dad selfishly took away a lot of my money. I should have been able to save up for like a car at least. Because I worked for like a year and a half. I could have saved up for like a small car. I could have started driving then, but whatever. And then fucking my brother kept taking money from me whenever I was living with him. My cousin Jonathan was super overbearing and didn't let me grow. Like, as soon as I started going outside more and fucking having friends over, he was like, wow, you're acting super suspicious lately. I'm like, bro, I'm just like living life, you know, for like the first time, so he can fuck off with that you're suspicious bullshit, because I ain't suspicious. I fucking cook and clean for my mom over here. I haven't been lately because I've been lazy, but I'll fucking get this shit up tomorrow. Maybe make a little bit of a video with that. I don't know. It's a lot of bullshit I gotta clean up. But it's really just like one small area. As soon as we get into a bigger place, I'm gonna have my own spot, and then I'll still be cleaning up after other people. I'll probably be living here for a while. I don't know. Because that gives me like space to grow. I can like work a job and grow here without having to worry about paying super expensive rent payments and stuff like that. You know? Intergenerational homes are where it's at, especially in this economy right now, whenever people can't buy houses and stuff. So like having a good place like that is great. And as soon as like shit gets better, I'll buy my own place. But for now, I'm like, I'm chilling, you know? If I get a girlfriend, I want her to be like chilling too. And if not, like, come chill with me, like, type attitude. But I want it to be like a good relationship. Something I actually want to be a part of. You know, and all that shit just takes time. You know, can't jump into things, can't rush things. Whenever I get a car, I'll do a video on that. Fucking show off my car that I got, my cheap ass car. It's probably someone else's before me, like 10 years old or some shit. Who knows? I don't want anything special, just something to get me around. Then I can start putting more money into like my craft projects and like actually start growing an indoor garden. I want to start that as soon as I can. I'll cut off the logs and stuff and build it myself, and then finding something to drape over it should be easy. And then once I finally get that soil going, once the summer hits, I'm gonna build like a little grotto around it with dirt and stuff, and just start tilling the fucking the soil until it's ready to like actually grow and like harvest from. So once it actually turns into soil and biodegrades inside of the fucking I literally forgot what it was called again. So many words, so many definitions. Um, Compost. Yeah, basically it's just a compost pit. Get some soil from that. Start working on the garden. Some namaste. Fucking. Then once I get that going, I can actually start putting soil over the yard, and then that should help bring down the weeds. It might also propagate a bunch of them, but that will help with the soil because I can just cut those down and bury them underneath the ground a little bit and fucking just let nature do its work until I can start like having my garden actually flourish outside of the um like grow tent area outside of the little greenhouse that I have. And then once I got that going, I can start using the greenhouse for the actual green and start breeding the types of plants that I want. Um, I'm thinking marigold and some widow's envy together. That would be a nice cross strain to start off with. And then I'll just keep breeding that down until I can refine it, and then I'll make a bunch of clones. Yeah. Should be good. Then once yeah, no. So just a lot of different projects that I want to do that should be gratifying in many different ways, including my soul and my financial situation, and then fucking yeah, I can pay it back, finally. Hopefully. A lot of nice people in my life that saw potential in me, that wanted me to grow. I want to do boxing, so once I finally get into like a comfortable financial situation and I have a car, I'm gonna start boxing, at the gym and stuff, and that should be fun. I don't know, man. Working on my muscles right now. I've got kind of fat, so I need to start exercising again. I got fat really quickly. I just gained some weight because of all the sugary shit my mom was buying. Speaking of sugary shit, I'm gonna grab me a soda. Dr. K Sherry Cola. Not a sponsor, by the way. Just the name of the drink I'm drinking. Cover with that sponsor right there. Because it ain't one. And so I can't just use their products, nor can I endorse them. However, I love me some Coke products. It's not Coke, it's Dr. K. But I love me some pop products, some soda products. Pop is an old slang term. Sody pop. It's another one of them. Seltzer water is a good one. I got my ID. I'm not gonna show the camera. Finally got my permit. Got my ID. I got some weed. Fucking life is good. I can't complain really. I just want to do more. This is the pipe. It's my dad's pipe. Smells like weed. I don't know. A lot of people don't like the resin that you collect on pipes, but like that's what that black stuff is. It's resin that you collect on it, and it's like the best part. So like once you're done smoking your ounce of weed, you go in there, you collect the resin. You got a fucking thick bowl that lasts you like 3 days. It's pretty good shit. Nah, man, but nah, I can relax without weed. Like obviously, like I've been here chilling, been off my fucking psychiatric medication. I haven't really had any like bad ups or downs without it. And I'm like, damn, I really just gotta fucking keep going and fucking, so long as I'm not dealing with bullshit, then I'm good. I'm just got some really toxic people in my life that aren't currently in my life, and I'm like, damn, this is what fucking peace would have felt like. too bad I can't really enjoy it. Um, I just watched this thing called Wake Up Call. It's about these like monsters going through like growth and stuff, and I don't know, man. Got me feeling about my past, and I'm like, damn, everything got you feeling about your past nowadays. And I'm like, damn, okay. So I had all this stuff. I just wasn't like there for it necessarily, and I'm like, damn, you're not there for it now. What are you doing? I'm like your father, absent. Only there whenever something bad's happening. Um, gotta love absent parents. You know, they're trying their best right now. I'm just like, but I want to be fucking fully independent now. I'm just like, but if I was, I'd be like on the street right now, honestly. So that's fun. I feel like I'm just like homeless, like a vagrant, and I'm like, well, fuck, what am I doing? Bless me. But no, it's fine, I guess. We just gotta fucking keep going on and fucking doing the next right thing. It will come eventually. My mom wants to like spend $700 on driving lessons, but then I'm like, what am I gonna do after the driving lessons whenever I don't have a car to drive? And then I'm like, well, how do I save up money for that? Like, if I can get more work, then I can save up the money for a car, and I can help do that, and then I can get a job. I just gotta do it. It shouldn't be hard. Self-reliance, self-resilience over here with a little bit of help from my mother. And we should be able to do it, you know? And then I can fucking upload more videos. I mean, I'm uploading as many as I can, right? So I will upload more videos about random bullshit, about me talking, and maybe work through some stuff. The collective, man. What is the collective? I've explained this before, but the collective is basically just like us. It's everything. We are the collective. If you're not a part of the collective, well, you always were. You just didn't know it. And we all have our own different goals. You know, the collective isn't a single force. It's more like many forces that are stuck together, that are constantly warring against each other. And yeah, no, we got certain forces here that want to control other forces, and I'm like, damn, I just want people to be free. I want those forces to be able to fight each other in peace, you know, without casualty. The better force wins, the more true force, the force that binds more people rather than separates them will win. And right now, the worst forces got together and binded together because of the separation, separating force. And I'm like, damn, okay, whatever. This is exactly what I was fighting against with my we should have free speech in schools and shit. All the time whenever I was a kid. And I'm like, damn, it's happening now. And I'm like, maybe I am a reincarnated, like, hippie or, like, two philosophers bounded together. And I'm like, damn, that makes sense why I have all these, like, wants and desires and stuff that I, like, wanted before I even knew I wanted it. And I'm like, okay, I guess that is what that is, maybe. I don't think it's necessarily an addiction, but, like, you hear something and you're like, I've heard that before. Or, like, you, were like, damn, that's exactly what I was saying, but, like, 2 years ago, and you hear it again from some great philosopher, and you're like, damn, okay. So I wasn't the only one thinking this weird shit. There's other people that came way before me that were also thinking the same way that I do, and I'm just kind of like their product. I'm like the collective gene pool, you know, pulling back together certain people's identities and putting them in a box. And I'm like, I am that box. I mean, I've always been out of the box, but you know what I mean? We are that box. We are the collective will of the people that came before us, divined in our genetic coding and environmental forces that bring it out. Like I really am just an energy force piloting puppet in a play, and I'm like, well, if this is my part, then I shall do my best to play my part and be the best puppet I can be for my own divine presence and fucking figure that shit out from the upper man to the lower stalls, you know. Because if I can make it happen in this reality, the other ones of me can do, and then eventually we'll make it happen in the reality that's above us as well. And I'm like, okay, I'm crazy, but like, I'm more sane than a lot of other people that think they're sane. So at least I know I'm crazy. Adds me a level of sanity that other people don't have because they can't admit that they're wrong. No binding chains here, just chains. Loose chains that fucking whistle in the wind and fucking shackle about as I flaunt my fucking retardedness and redundancy. As I try to get people to listen that don't want to hear what I have to say. And I'm like, okay, that's life. Welcome to Elevated Times, where we talk about weird shit. I guess I'm signing off. This was a long video, like I said. I talked about a lot of random stuff that I'll probably talk about again because I'm like, damn, this is really it. This is life. And I'm like, okay, well, let's deal with this shit. Let's deal with it. But we gotta deal with it piece by piece. And that's just the way things are. But, yeah, no, peace out. Again, welcome to Elevated Times. You are now a member, and you are now a part of this collective. This is a minor collective. It's a smaller group within the group, and we hope to shine a light, and we hope to bond the unbonded and do the stupid shit that no one else is willing to do because they're not as dumb as me. So we got some work to do, some restructuring here. YouTube is a fun place, and I hope to just bring some more fucking to it.